G'day gang, GameolioDan here. How you going? We're back in the Lord of the Rings online. Here's Angmar.
Mind my words, traveller.
Mate, straight through your brain. Far to the north and east, hang on, that's a bit freaky. The Dunedain of the north have established a hidden encampment which they call Esteldin. That's still pretty close. These men do their best to fight threats in the North Downs, but their numbers are now too few and the danger's too great. If you are willing to go, I would have you complete the original mission of our company. Go to Esteldin and speak with the watch captain Dagoras. Tell him that the Nine are abroad and have crossed the river. The enemy is on the move. Esteldin is hidden in the mountains on the border of the Kingsfell and Amlug. This is a message that should not be delayed. Read ya loud and clear, buddy. Alright, so you want me to go over here. Okay, that's okay. So, but first of all, we need to get the, what do we have? We had 2 more weapon chests, that's right. We got sidetracked with that, that cave we found, full of trolls. Trolls everywhere. If you're wondering where trolls were in the game, they're there. They're all there. The whole family's there, the whole gang, all of them. So we're gonna go back up there. We're actually quite a little distance away from there, but yeah, there's hillmen up there, and amongst the hillmen is the chests. Oh, that's right, we should switch this over. Get the, find the hidden path. Ah, Sicklefly again. Okay, so we're taking shots. Shots fired at us. A little bit too deep. Oh, a little bit too deep for our buddy Barry. Work our way through this. The dense grasses here. Man, I wonder what's over here. Like, does that just connect? Hang on, so from North Downs to the Breeland. Oh, okay, righto. So what I'm looking at is Nen. Hang on, bringing it back up. Ah, Breeland. The Nenhan, I imagine. Well, it does actually say there to the North Downs. So that's the other side of it. Actually, you know what? That's right, because we were around here, I believe, with the all those turtles and so on that we were fighting. Okay. See, this is the thing about Lord of the Rings Online. I would actually like I'm following the quest lines and I'm trying to go through all the zones, but part of me just wants to go over there. I just want to free roam, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Tarbam? I just want to free roam, mate. I just want to get it out there. Kind of like you do with your little skirt there. Just letting it out. I just want to go around. I just want to go from here to there and, you know, roll around. But I remember doing that on the way back. And we came across some, like, really high level characters. So maybe once I get to the high levels, in 2055, I'll be able to just do just that. Roam around to my heart's content. So there was a chest here. Okay, so you can't double up on them. Right, I was wondering about that, whether you could come back to a spot, you know, where you may have picked up a quest item and just go and collect that item again. But it seems like they're unique. I like that, that's cool. From memory, I'm not sure if that's always been the case, but Alright, weapons chest right here. Beauty. Okay, so we've got the chest. We can go back to Meluinen. I might use... Actually, can I use Desperate? Desperate Flight might get us... Where did it take us? Took us over there somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so that's not too bad. In fact, it's probably about equidistant to where we were, but anyway. There's probably a lot less to fight along the way and a lot less water to traverse and wade through. It's fairly straight path to Meluinen. Nobody in the comments has mentioned anything about my pronunciation of names. I think it's either I'm getting it right, or they're just like they don't know, or they don't care, or it's so bad and they feel embarrassed and they just don't want to say they feel embarrassed for me and they don't want to bring it up. It's like, you know what? He's doing his best. just let him go. Let him go. Let him go out there in the wilds and roam around there. It's where he's best. So I'm gonna assume one of the last couple, like last 2 or 3 there. But yeah, it's funny coming up against these names for the first time, trying to pronounce them off the cuff. All right. Baronwen.
What can I do for you?
Oh, these weapons are poorly made and none of them exhibit the care needed to make a truly fine sword. I am not surprised by the lack of craftsmanship, for the Angmarim care little about such things. And these blades are as effective as they need to be to slay the innocent people who were their intended prey. You have done well to bring me these weapons. I will destroy them, and by so doing, I hope we have together saved some lives. You have my thanks for this errand. Okay, I'm guessing nothing. I'm gonna take the crafted leather armor again. And we're going to go back over there, actually. We're going back to Kingsfell. So what I could possibly do, or the camp at Kingsfell, I do actually have a campfire. There we go. And we can go straight to Kingsfell, the camp right there. Bouncing all over the map today, aren't we? Ostlogoros, that's the one. Ostlogoros. Or Thorn.
How can I be of service?
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. I do have a great fondness for herb lore. Thank you for this gift, GameolioDan. Thank you very much. Alright, beautiful. So we've handed that in and that is done. And you gave me experience. And now I trot on off. On my horse, we ride through the fields, and I jump like that. And I keep riding this way, and I turn to the right, and I turn to the left. Okay. Just ease it down. Ease off down. Just calm down. So we're going to go to, what, Esteldin? Esteldin. I hope that's where we're going. Yes, Esteldin. Oh, actually, you know what? There's something all the way down here. What is that? The stolen ornament. Collect the broken ornament. Oh, no. How did I miss out on that one? Sort of hidden there, tucked away. Oh, well. Okay. Well, we'll have to come back to that one. We'll go and do these 2 first, and then we'll see where it takes us. Looking at the map, I mean, we haven't really done anything over here. So I imagine that's where we go next. There is a road going all the way down as well through Doldinen. Still a little bit left of the North Downs. Oh, the Hawk's got a problem with us. It's a skirmish camp. Somewhere, oh, here we go. Oh, there's a quest for us to do as well. Ah, there's a few quests. Hang on a second, I'll weigh you.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Oh no, you've got quests to do. Okay.
What do you need?
The Nine are abroad after all this time? This is foul news. For it can only mean one thing. The ring of the enemy has been found. We can only hope the enemy himself has not yet already reclaimed it, or the world as we know it is at an end. I think that if this were so, our chieftain Aragon, or Elrond Half-Elven, would have sent word. Thank you, GameolioDan. I will deliver this news to Halbarad, our steward in the absence of Aragon.
What can I do for you?
You have done well, GameolioDan. The death of the Spider Queen should throw the entire lair into disarray. More quests?
Would you do something for me?
We've had reports that wargs are moving into the area around Esteldin. While we are not yet prepared to move against the enemy in the North Downs, we can't have these foul beasts spying on us here. We need you to hunt these creatures down and slay them. It should not be difficult to find the wargs, for they prowl to the west and south, hunting for those of us who dare to oppose Angmar. If they learn the whereabouts of Esteldin, the orcs will be able to sweep down upon us, and our line will be ended. You must hurry before they find us.
Greetings.
Pants of maximum power. Hey, Ferrith.
Stay a moment.
The hobbits in Oatbarton have a market every year at the North Cotton Farm. By now, word has usually spread to us of the event, and many will change their trip to Evendim to be sure to catch it. We have not yet heard anything from the small folk, and I am beginning to worry something is the matter, or may have happened. Oatbarton is to the west here, on the southern border with the Shire. Once you get there, speak with the bounder in charge of the town. Yeah, okay. Holger, sorry.
Give me a moment of your time, friend.
Just taking a moment to think there. Oh, stranger, perhaps you will hear my sad story. I was a member of a group of merchants who were crossing the North Downs when we encountered a party of marauding orcs. We fled from them, but did not escape tragedy. We encamped not far south of here in a place I later learned was called the Snares, and with good reason. As we slept, our camp was raided by spiders. Only I escaped and was rescued by these rangers. One of my companions was bearing a pouch of valuable gems on his person, which we were taking to Orthrakar for trade. I do not doubt that it was still on his body when the spiders dragged him off. Could you go out to the spider lair and retrieve it? Without it, I will be destitute. The lair is to the south of here. Done. Done, mate. We've already been to the Snares, so I am well aware of where that is. Where. So what do you reckon about this type of gear? This one kind of makes me look like some sort of superhero. Like I'm Robin or something. I don't know about this one here. Why is there a big blade on the head? Like, what are you going to do? You get your helmet when you're done for the day and you start chopping up some vegetables? This one's a little bit funky. That one, I don't know about the pointy ears. I don't know about any of those. We ride. That's right, buddy. I'm coming to see you, Otto here.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Have you heard of the wardens of Anonymous? Anonymous? They're a branch of our order who guard... Am I you the right guy? Am I supposed to see you? Wait, sorry mate, you're not the guy. I'll come back and do your quest in a second, but you are not the guy. It's this one here. Esteldin. Ruins of Esteldin.
Why do you seek me?
Really? You made the circuit of all 5 towns? I am impressed. I had not really expected you to make the attempt. We often assign novice rangers this task, as the beasts that lair in such places make such exploration dangerous indeed. Perhaps the rangers will be able to make further use of your skills in the future. Tarangor. Maybe we will, Esteldin? 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 Esteban? Istu.
Would you do something for me?
Mate, I would love to, but that's a level 35 quest. I am level 30. Obviously, you should not be giving me such a quest. But I can see from your face you don't really care about any of that. Have you heard of the wardens of Anonymous? They're a branch of our order who guard the ancient tombs and ruins which mark the long ago abandoned capital of Anor. News has come to me that they stand hard-pressed as bandits and refugees from the North Downs have begun to loot the old tombs in increasing numbers, and darker rumors of the presence of Angmarim, agents who seek entrance into the ancient city itself. Travel to the camp of Tinnudir, and you will find Canuion, who will be most grateful for any aid you can render. Alright. Sorry, I butchered names again, but hey, I gave it a crack, alright? I did my best.
What do you need?
Harabrad. Oh, here we go. I suppose we can be thankful that we are no longer as ignorant as the enemy's plans are as once we were. Yet the question of how we will face this threat looms over all us all. The peoples of the North Downs must be called together for a council to deal with this threat. There is much to do, and much I will ask of you in the days ahead, if you are willing of spirit. Book 3, Chapter 4, Part 1. Man, there's Chapter 4, 5, and 6. Oh, okay, right, we're putting up the call. So this is Book 3. Let me just check what I'm up to here, because I don't want to go too far. So that's all the dungeons. Great Barrows. Got a bit of some oatmeal problems over there. I guess this is it. This is what we're up to. Right? Alright. Chapter 4, 5, and 6 of Book 3.
Would you do something for me?
We will need the might of the dwarves of Othrukar if we are to face the threat of Angmar. The dwarves, there are good longbeards, but have long been put to task by the Dour Hands. When the Dour Hands showed their true loyalties, the longbeards drove them out of Othrukar. Yet they are still hard-pressed by the Dour Hands, and only recently has one of the Durin's folk from Erebor, Dori, come to aid them. It would not be easy to convince them to lend their strength to the council, but you must try. Travel to Othrukar and speak with Dori. If you cannot find Dori for some reason, speak to a dwarf named Hanar. It is he who leads the Longbeards of Othrukar.
Would you do something for me?
To the south of Esteldin, there stands a small refuge of the elves. Many long years have the elves dwelt there. However, in recent days, most of the elves left the glade. What is worse, I have heard that those few that remained were slain by stone trolls from the north. It is an iron ear that Gildor Inglorion, an elf lord of Rivendell, was coming to give word of the enemy's movements, but arrived too late to save those who remained. He should be called to the council, but I fear that he will be too consumed by the desire to protect both the glade and his people from their rage. It will be your task to go to Lingaliath and convince Gildor to come to the council. Mate, I think I've taken care of everything already. Of all those that have suffered in the North Downs, it is perhaps the people of Trestlebridge who have suffered the most. They have stood firm against all orc attacks, but their own numbers are dwindling. In fact, the mayor of the town, Level Boskins, was recently slain, and his daughter, Nellie, now leads the people there. I would ask you to go to Trestlebridge and speak with Nellie. We will need her leadership at the council. I will give you a word of warning. Although her people have most to gain from coming, Nellie will be the hardest to convince. The constant attacks will block all thoughts of anything but dealing with the immediate threat. It's alright, Halbrad. I think we're pretty good with everybody, actually, so I think we'll be cool. I'll just, reverse out the door here, if I can get it open. Hang on a second. There we go, I'll just tiptoe out the door. I'll see you later, buddy.
Mind my words, traveller.